It was a really fun project to work on because I'm used to doing more like singer-songwriter type stuff and rock type stuff. So I kind of wanted to create a song that would appeal to like a more modern audience and would appeal to kids at QO. So a song I actually kind of drew inspiration from. It was a Khalid song called "Bad Luck," and because I was scrolling through my playlist trying to think of something, a vibe that I kind of wanted, and that was a song. I was like, I want to go for a vibe kind of like that. So, I wrote a little guitar riff and then added some drums, and then yeah, I added some keyboards, and yeah. My main instrument is guitar for sure, but I also play keyboards. I've had some harmonicas that I'm been working with. I'm not trained at all with those, but I've been working those a little bit, and I can play a little bit of drums. And let's see, I think that's it. I play bass, which is similar to guitar, of course. So guitar and vocals is what I pride myself most on, and what I spend most of my time doing. Right now, I've been working on a single that I'm hoping to release very soon. I'm just kind of in the final mixing stages of it, so that's very exciting. And I have a lot of other original songs that I've started that I'm just trying to work out, trying to finish writing, trying to see how I'm gonna end up developing them. And besides that, I do a lot of cover songs, and I got a looper pedal recently that I've been using a lot. So, and that's just a fun thing I can do like at lunchtime or when I have some downtime, just to, practice soloing or practice making chord progressions and things. My songwriting process is something that I think is always evolving. I'll write songs in different ways all the time. Sometimes I'll come up with the chord progression first. Sometimes I go to write a beat first. That's kind of how I went about, I think, if I remember correctly, doing the QOTV song. And then sometimes I have an idea for a lyric that I'll kind of think of, and then I'll maybe put some chords or find a riff that I would like. And then recently, I've been using the looper a lot to write songs. I come up with chord progressions or harmonies or guitar parts, and then the looper pedal is great because it allows me to expand on it and add different layers, and that's why I love it so much. You can really delve into writing songs in an efficient way. That's a tough one. I mean, I love both, obviously. Now, I'd almost have to say playing live, just because it's been very limited since COVID. I hope that, I'll start doing gigs. I'm in a band as well, Carousel. I hope that we can start doing gigs once COVID starts to get better. We've only had one since COVID started, which is unfortunate, but I love playing live just because you get it's a really unique experience with you and the audience, and that there's nothing like it. I love recording, but nothing's like playing live. So I would love it if you guys could check out my Spotify, which is Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, wherever you get your music. You can find me on DistroKid. I have currently one song released called Playing the Game. And then if you want to check out my band as well, Carousel, you can do that on all of those different streaming platforms. And I have a music Instagram, Sammy_music. If you want to check that out, I post covers and maybe announcements if I'm coming out with a new song. So yeah.
No, just no.
Good day to you, sir. see it.
No, sorry.
In addition to that, can I retake this summative from the beginning of the quarter? Arg, matey! Me and my band of merry men wish to conquer that group project. Give us the treasure of the high GPA, or face that ruler blade.
Sailor, what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor?
Are you gonna give me a higher grade, or? Holly want a good grade! Holly want a good grade!
I'll think about it.
Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning.
Sure. My name's Miss McCormack. I am the school psychologist at Quince Orchard. I am one of the sponsors of the health club, and so we started that. And then last year, the Our Minds Matter organization, which is a national organization, approached Quince Orchard and MCPS and said, we want to start this club in the county. And so they chose QO to pilot it. So we started the club last year. And then this year we've built our leadership team and really have grown with, trying to make it even bigger to promote mental health and wellness among students. And so I'm just one of the sponsors trying to help foster that at QO. I don't know. I mean, I think that the students have done an amazing job. Doing this virtually is really hard. It'd be much easier if we were in person. But I think that Chase and the other members of the leadership team have done an exceptional job of trying to use the Our Minds Matter program, but different activities, and getting them out to the club virtually. So I think they've done a really good job. So the goal is, basically Our Minds Matters is it's an organization that came from a family that lost her brother and their son to suicide. And so what they decided was they built this whole program of different activities that students can do to develop skills like mental strength and coping, resources available. So who do I turn to when I'm not feeling good? Talking about, those are the big ones I could think of. Kindness, so building in kindness, also doing school-wide campaigns. So trying to have the whole school, not just members of the club, benefit for things like Mental Health Awareness Week. And then also I think a huge piece is trying to destigmatize the stigma around mental health or mental illness and mental health. We don't look at going to a psychologist or a therapist the same as we do looking at going to a medical doctor. And so the purpose of the club is to try to have students realize that it is just important to take care of yourself mentally as it is to take care of yourself physically. And it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to ask for help when you're not feeling good mentally. General wellness. One thing I've been trying to do is put out like a wellness tip of the week on the dashboard. So students definitely check out the dashboard for that wellness tip of something you can try. And then we're also doing mindfulness on Wednesday morning at 8:30 with Ms. Jimenez. And so all the Zoom information is also on the dashboard and in Canvas in the Quince Orchard High School classroom. So definitely come check that out as well, because those are just additional things you can do to help improve your mental wellness. But then also having access to counseling. So, your counselors are working full time. They're on their emails, so definitely email them. I think every student is also in a Canvas classroom with their counselors. And then the counselors all have office hours. So I always say to kids too, maybe put on your calendar to just check in every once in a while, even if things are going well. Just, hey, things are going okay. I'm feeling good. Or things aren't going okay, because we're thinking about you guys, and we'd rather hear how you're doing than have you suffer in silence. With it. And I would encourage the entire student body to come check out a club meeting, because the activities they're different every time, they're engaging, and you learn something you learn something about yourself and, different things that you can be doing, starting today.